Hello everybody, and thanks for joining us here on the Couch website. We have got a fantastic guest that we couldn't fit into today's show, but Neesha is talking to them right here on our website. Now, if you follow what's happening around Perth, the 11th annual Sculptures by the Sea is happening at Cottesloe with a special guest called Olivia. She's a great artist, she's got a great sculpture. Neesha, over to you.
Thanks, Fred. Thank you for joining us. Olivia Semak, a multidisciplinary artist that has presented at Sculpture by the Sea a number of years in a row now.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Now, tell us a little bit about your involvement, particularly last year first at Sculpture by the Sea.
Last year I developed, in collaboration with my husband James Moe, we work on our sculptures together, a large installation based on the spots of a whale shark. It was a big ephemeral piece, which means it was only for the duration of the show. And I wanted to give people somehow the sense of the experience of swimming underwater with the whale sharks and the whole underwater experience. Because I'm not a water person by nature.
So it was a personal challenge too.
It really was. The swimming in the deep was certainly a personal challenge for me, but when I did start snorkelling about 10 years ago, it opened up a whole new world to me, like an Aladdin's cave of magical, vision underwater. And very aware of how lucky we are to have such a beautiful marine life in Western Australia.
And of course a lot of work and a lot of inspiration goes into these pieces. So tell us the story that's behind the piece last year.
Last year I'd been painting whale sharks for some time and found swimming with the whale sharks one of the most amazing experiences I'd had. And I really wanted to develop a large scale piece. And I love Sculpture by the Sea as an event. And for that beach you need something really large scale, and I had worked quite closely with a marine biologist who maps the spots of whale sharks.
Wonderful. And this year you have an even more exciting piece in my view, not that I'm a well-trained artist, but tell me a bit about your piece this year.
This year's work is titled Sanctuary, and it's celebrating the fact that Australia has the largest network of marine sanctuaries in the world, which means that the breeding and feeding grounds for fish can grow. Okay. And the marine life is so iconic to our whole Western Australian identity.
Fantastic. And now you mentioned your husband earlier, and I think it's beautiful that he's so supportive and involved. Did he inspire you a bit for this piece?
Totally. He also works as a school teacher, and his theme last year had been Look Beneath the Surface. He taught the children to snorkel and was quite surprised that many of them had only snorkeled in exotic locations.
And sorry to interrupt you there, but we do have on the screen a little sneak peek of that inspiration, don't we?
Yeah, so when I wanted to develop an underwater piece to draw people to swim underwater at Cottesloe, it's such a beautiful beach. And mermaids seemed the obvious choice. So I've tried to create Jamie and I together have tried to create a dive trail of mermaids.
Fantastic.
And just showing you a small section because you're going to have to, people have to get their snorkels out and
like
swim out.
Like Fred before, he's got his snorkels out, he's ready.
Yeah, people have to swim out to see this piece.
Okay, so talk us through very quickly what's involved in actually getting this piece and getting it underwater and...
Yeah, look, huge, long process. I've done quite a lot of filming underwater, looking for mermaids, a lot of research of mermaids, filming. Then I've had to work with an engineer for months to work on how we're going to secure the piece. People safety, marine and the environmental safety are paramount. So there's a lot of work that goes beneath the ground that people don't see when they go to look at the sculptures.
That's wonderful, because we've talked about the inspiration that goes in. Sculpture by the Sea itself attracts artists from all around the world and will continue to. So what would you say to any budding artists, no matter what discipline they're in, about coming in and joining the Cottesloe?
Oh, look, it's such a fantastic opportunity for any artist to be involved in. We get to meet artists from all over the world who come to this event. It's a huge audience. It's quite a great thing as an artist to get so many people to come and see your work, and especially in such a sense of fun that children, all ages, love coming to Sculpture by the Sea because it is an outdoor event.
Wonderful. So coming down to Sculpture by the Sea is really a very nice thing to do with your family, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. But what about sculptures inside? Because I believe people can also see smaller pieces as well.
Yes, sculptures inside, a lot of people don't realise, but it's on at the surf club just above the beach. And there are smaller pieces that are all available for sale. And I have collaborated Sculptures Inside with a beautiful glass artist, Bridget Norton. And what I said to her was I want to somehow interpret the experience of swimming underwater. So using that theme of look beneath the surface, we've tried to recreate that in something small and precious that people can actually hold, buy and take away, the whole underwater experience.
Yeah, that's lovely, a piece in your very own home.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So if people want to go down, how can they find out more?
There's a website, sculpturebythesea.com, that people can have, all the information will be there.
Okay, and I think once more for all the budding artists out there, how do they get involved?
As an artist, there's a yearly application process time that'll be happening in a few months, and for each show, whether it's the Bondi show or Denmark in Europe or Cottesloe, an individual submission application needs to be put in, and it's a big international contingent. So then it's exciting waiting to see if you can get in.
Oh, look, that's great. And you're a multidisciplinary artist, so very quickly just let us know what other type of work you do.
I certainly paint a lot. I paint installation,
Lovely.
sculpture. I've worked on food art, working with Anna Gare's beautiful food sculptures.
Food art, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, very fun. Bridget and I worked together on Anna Gare's catering and food works of art that are edible, and printmaking, drawing, photography. There's kind of not really a distinction often where one begins and one ends, and my painting and my sculpture are very much related to each other.
Well, Olivia, thank you so much for joining us on the couch, and we'll certainly head down and see Sculpture by the Sea as well as inside. Is there anything else that you just wanted to throw out there before we wrap up the interview?
Look, just to say, apart from what an amazing, incredibly grateful to David Hanley, the director, for creating this huge event, and certainly my team, my husband Jamie Moe, for making these pieces, Lewis McDonald, the engineer from Arup. I've had very lucky to have some sponsors this time to help me fund to make these huge pieces.
Great.
Arup, Oceanic Professional Diving Services, so I've got scuba divers who are going to install the piece for me. That's Mick Gray from Oceanic, and Plexiglass, who are supplying me the acrylic. So it's been an absolute team effort to get the piece to happen. Oh, and
Lovely.
Alcoa, who have supplied aluminium for the base. So
sounds like a great team effort, and very exciting to have you on the couch. And the audience can find out more about Sculpture by the Sea, obviously also going to our website, thecouch.com.au. But till next time, Olivia, well, good luck, and I'm sure I'll see you down on the beach.
yeah, thank you so much. It'll be fun.
Great. Back to you for now, Fred.
Thank you, Neesha. Thank you to Olivia as well. I found out how you can wear glasses under one of these, but it's not very comfortable either. 6th to the 23rd of March is the actual Sculpture by the Sea at Cottesloe Beach here in WA. There's only two more, one in Netherlands and one at Bondi, so you can't miss this one because you won't see it again. 6th to the 23rd of March, and can we just say they had 300 submissions from artists, so fantastic submissions. Please support Sculptures by the Sea, and we'll see you very, very soon on the couch.
If you're looking for more info on anything you've seen on today's show, head to thecouch.com.au. It's where you'll find all the links for our guests, plus clips from the show, backstage photos, and even exclusive movie reviews. You can also sign up as a couchie and be part of our competitions, including Spin It to Win It. New Zealand viewers, that's open to you too. So jump online and check it out now. thecouch.com.au.